Good morning. It is 6 o'clock right now. I just wrapped up writing. I finished my video almost half an hour ago, but I sipped my coffee and read some Substack and decided to write. I woke up today uh, around like 4:15, 4:20. I didn't get out of bed till 4:30. I came to the realization um, while writing this morning that that been noticing that the process of like waking up early has become magnificently easy lately these past couple weeks, and I've done it like since high school. Been trying to wake up earlier, and you go in and out. You go through bouts where you're waking up consistently at 4:30, 5 o'clock every day, and then you'll go fucking a couple months or a couple weeks where you're waking up fucking pretty much at the last minute. I've always been a person though that like wakes up at least an hour before I gotta leave for work, just because I like to take my time somewhat. But there's some days you wake up half an hour and you're fucking rushing, and that just sets up your day for fucking failure. That's how I think. That's what I believe, at least. Um, but I've been noticing like there was a bout of time there where like editing was kind of a drag. I necessarily did not want to do it, and it was always like, oh fuck, here we go. But these past couple weeks have flown by, where I like thought today while I was writing, I'm like, I haven't had that feeling. The fact that I am waking up early, like the whole process has become so automated now. It's become I've become the process, or has the process become me? It's what I do. So like it there's no friction at all. I wrote in here how there's the process has become so automated that there's no friction at all. Like I just wake up, flick the coffee pot on, brush my teeth, slam a water, grab my coffee, come down here and edit. And there's not a single second in my brain that's like, oh man, I don't want to do this. And it's waking up in the mornings almost becoming that now too, where I'm not even thinking about it. It's like it's what I do. It's kind of like the gym. Um, the gym has become such a part of me where like, yes, don't get me wrong, there are days where I think to myself, oh fuck, I really don't want to go to the gym today, but I should. But it's such a part of me that I'll consistently go to the gym for the rest of my life, God willing, if I stay healthy in that. But it's I would be like weirded out if I didn't go to the gym, if that makes sense. This has been hands down the most disciplined year of my entire life. And I should say this is the hardest I've ever worked. I should say consistently, and the hardest I've worked, uh, despite the feeling of wanting to quit sometimes. And it's been the hardest I've worked consistently has been this year, and the most disciplined I've been, because I have had really good bouts of, say, in high school, and like right after high school, I've had really good bouts where I worked extremely hard for a month, and then I would take a couple weeks off, and then redial back in, and then take a couple days out, and then redial. I've been consistently staying the fucking course this entire year, and it's been very transformative in my life. To be honest with you, I'm excited to work every day now as hard as I possibly can. It I've finally reached the precipice of like I've gone from the hard work has gone from friction. The hard work has gone from an active thought like, oh, I need to work hard, I need to get this done, to it has become so frictionless that it is just an extension of me, that I'm taking the steps that I need to unconsciously, like coming home and reading, coming home, cooking dinner, eating healthy, editing my videos. This is all, subconscious now. It's my body's going through the process without my mind really thinking about it too much, and it's honestly freeing. It's nice to just be able to get what I need to get done and not complain about it so much up in my head. And I've actively, use words sometimes where I'm tired of that. It's like, it really just doesn't matter how you feel. And early on in the year, I would say that to myself when I, didn't want to, stay clean on the diet, or maybe I didn't want to hit my cardio, whatever it may be. I would constantly tell myself, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You need to fucking do it. You told yourself you're going to do it. The world is looking at you in a sense, right? And you could choose the scale of your world, because the whole world obviously doesn't give a fuck about what I'm doing, whether I hit my cardio or not. But it's, how can I look my family, my loved ones in the face, and be living a lie to them? That sounds kind of extreme, but I would think, like, how can I go to the gym and constantly be skipping cardio, or how could I eat not healthy? How could I cheat on my diet and then look my family in the face and not feel like a fucking schmuck, a lying schmuck? If I'm lying to myself, it's gonna translate to lying to the loved ones around you, and I don't know. That seems extreme to some people, but that's how I would think. Is like, I need to work as hard as I possibly can so I can look the loved ones in the face and show them the best version of myself I could. And the best version of myself I can get to is through these processes and through this work. The three crucial daily tasks of eating good food, breaking a sweat, and stimulating the mind, I needed to follow those so I could lead with my best version, so to say. And yeah, we're getting deep on this morning. We're getting deep, but we're definitely getting deep, but these past couple weeks have just been an eye opener of, like, I've finally taken the time, and through this 5-minute daily journal, it's like I've taken the time to sit with my thoughts, process, compartmentalize everything that's gone on this year, and it's really opened my eyes to realizing, like, wow, I've come so far. And especially like the other night, watching those old videos and reading my old journals, and that, it's just been a huge eye opener. And one thing that I kind of came to a realization today about the waking up early is, I think the biggest difference between before and now with waking up early, I've like, I always loved the mornings, but there were some mornings I didn't love it enough to fight the tiredness and still just get out of bed. But now it's like I've fallen such in love with getting my cup of coffee and coming down here and editing and just being up before the sun, that no matter how tired I am, like, Sunday night, I didn't lay down till a little after 11 Sunday, and then I was woken up at 12:30 because my mom realized my car lights were on, which that's clutch of her, so I didn't fucking wake up Monday morning to go to work and my car's dead. But I got, like, it had to be like 3 hours of sleep, because like then I laid down again at 12:40 after turning my car lights off, and I was just very frustrated that I'm like, man, I'm fucking awake, I'm gonna be miserably tired tomorrow, yada yada, just bitching, complaining. And I said to myself, it doesn't matter, right? So when the alarm went off in the morning, regardless of how I felt, I remembered, when that sun comes up and you're awake and you got your cup of coffee, that feeling infinitely beats the feeling of going back to bed right now, because you're going to wake up and be miserable that you slacked off, you didn't wake up. you didn't get to experience that sunrise. But I digress. But I have noticed that, which I think is a huge factor in it, is the night before I used to dread waking up. I used to think about it all the night before. I'd be like, oh, I gotta go to bed. I gotta get in bed. Da, da, da. Ah, fuck. I really hope I can wake up early tomorrow. I hope it's not that much of a challenge. This, and that. Now I don't even think about it. Now I'm actually excited for that alarm to go off in the morning. I'm excited to experience my morning. So it's all just a paradigm shift. But it's a little after 6 now. I'm gonna go get ready for work and make another cup of coffee. Didn't mean to get too deep on everybody this beautiful morning, but my thoughts have definitely been deep and introspective and such. So yeah, let's have a great day. Last day of mowing. Then tomorrow we got some a tree cut down, bush removal. This whole we transforming this lady's beds, cutting trees down, trying to tear out stumps. Hopefully the excavator will be able to get these stumps out.